welcome to this daily hypnosis session for prioritizing personal goals. Before we begin, please ensure that you're in a safe, comfortable environment where you can relax and let go completely. This session is for personal development and relaxation. Please do not listen to this session while driving or operating any machinery. And now on to the hypnosis. You know, sometimes it's nice to simply let yourself settle in, to let your mind wander and flow in its own way. And just as the river finds its path effortlessly, sometimes we too can let go and flow along, letting thoughts drift by, noticing each one and then letting it fade as the next one arrives. And you might notice how with every breath you can feel more at ease. The way a gentle breeze smooths a still lake until only calm remains. And as you relax there, listening to my voice, allowing yourself to become curious about what it feels like to truly relax, you may find your body getting a little heavier, as if it's settling deeper, more grounded, or the mind becomes lighter, gently floating above it all. Isn't it interesting how as you focus, your awareness naturally expands, guiding you inwards? And now with each exhale, you might notice how everything becomes just a little quieter, as if you're standing in a forest where only the gentle rustle of leaves fills the air. Imagine, if you will, a quiet place, somewhere that feels calm and comfortable to you. And perhaps you're noticing how easy it is to step deeper into that quietness, like you're sinking into a warm, cozy chair. Each sound you hear, each sensation, becomes a doorway to even deeper comfort. And isn't it fascinating that as you let each breath come and go, it's almost as if time itself can slow, allowing you to simply be right here, right now, almost like the world outside fades, and you're left with only that gentle, still presence, a kind of soft awareness that's ready to guide you to exactly where you need to be. And imagine for a moment a garden that's been lovingly planted, yet somehow overlooked. It's a special kind of garden, one that only you know how to tend to, a place that's uniquely yours, filled with potential, yet waiting for the right moment of attention. And as you stand there, you notice each flower, each plant, each little patch that's asking for your care and awareness. Each part of this garden has a different shape, a different size, maybe even a different color, much like the different goals you carry within you. Some parts of the garden are already thriving, while others are gently asking for a little more sunlight, a bit of tending, or just a touch of your focus. You begin to see how each flower, each plant has its own place in the garden, yet they all work together to create a beautiful, harmonious scene. And just as you have many goals, many ambitions, each one can find its rightful place without competing, without crowding, and without feeling overwhelmed. You can almost sense that some of these flowers, these plants, are ready to bloom. They just need a bit more sunlight. Perhaps a gentle nudge to the surface, as though saying, now is the time to grow. And in this moment, you find yourself with a sense of clarity, as if a gentle breeze has swept through, carrying away any thoughts of hesitation. You might feel yourself drawn to one part of this garden, a specific area that catches your attention, a place you feel ready to work on, to nurture. You realize that it's not about doing everything at once, but focusing right now on what feels most alive, most important, most ready. And just like that, without even trying, you find that some goals naturally rise to the surface, while others settle, awaiting their perfect time. You realize that prioritizing isn't about leaving anything behind. It's about nurturing each part in its own season. And as you look deeper, you may notice how natural this process feels. How prioritizing is simply allowing yourself to connect to what feels right, what feels meaningful in this moment. And isn't it fascinating how your intuition knows exactly what to bring forwards, how to balance, how to grow each goal, just as each plant knows when it's time to bloom. And you're discovering that you have the same wisdom within, that deep knowing of what needs attention right now, of where to direct your energy in a way that feels both effortless and fulfilling. And so you find yourself becoming the gentle gardener of your life, tending with patience, with compassion, understanding that each goal, each priority has its moment in the sunlight. There's no need to rush. Instead, you find joy in the simple act of nurturing, knowing that as you tend to each goal, it grows at its own pace, guided by your care, your focus, and your presence. And as you continue this journey, a sense of calm assurance fills you, a realization that the path forwards is clear because you are the one choosing each step. This clarity brings with it a deep sense of fulfillment, as though all the pieces of your inner garden are aligning, working together in harmony. And perhaps in this moment, you can see how natural it is to prioritize, to give each part of yourself exactly what it needs, when it needs it, and to trust that everything will unfold in its own time. And now, as you gently begin to shift your focus back to the present, you might notice a renewed energy inside you, a clear sense of purpose beginning to take shape, almost as if each part of you is ready to move forwards with intention. Slowly bring your awareness back to your surroundings, allowing yourself to take a deep, grounding breath. You might feel the sensations in your hands, your feet, becoming more aware of the room around you, perhaps even the sounds near you, reminding you that you're right here in the present moment. And you can carry with you this clarity, this calm sense of direction, knowing that you're ready to step forwards and prioritize what truly matters. And as you move forwards in the days to come, you'll find that prioritizing what matters becomes more natural, more effortless. You'll discover yourself choosing with clarity and ease, knowing exactly where to place your attention, trusting your intuition as a guide. And every day you find yourself moving closer to your most important goals. Thank you for joining me on this journey today. I hope you feel refreshed, clear, and ready to prioritize what's meaningful to you. Remember, you have the wisdom to guide yourself towards what matters most. Thank you for spending this time with me today, and until next time, goodbye and good mental health.